up first, Kay.
I've been very impressed with this young woman so far today. She's just 22 years old, only been pro a few years. She already has 2 wins on the KLPGA. And Karen is one of the most popular players on that tour as ranked by the fans.
She was. Last year, she was the most popular player, according to the fans. And we know, Kay, from other players that came over here and played on the LPGA Tour, how big some of their fan clubs can be. So we expect her to have quite a big fan club incoming. I think she has great designs, Kay, of playing on the LPGA Tour. I think she's put it off from trying, but expect to see her over here fairly soon.
I think this event a couple of years ago gave her some belief. She finished T9. First time she played at the Lotte Championship as a 20-year-old. Showed her that she
just slightly less than a club wind. And it sort of feels at the moment that it's slightly helping, mostly left to right. And the yardage on his par 3 has pretty much been the same each of the first 3 days, 155 yards today. And you know, it's kind of more in the back middle part of the green, and I think it's a lot easier, Karen, today to take this left of the flag. You got more green to deal with, and then let the wind push it to the right.
Yeah, it doesn't seem quite so intimidating.
Just as I was describing the wind, it just felt like it really ramped up to almost a club and a half there. It's a little bit gusty at the moment.
We actually could hear that over our heads.
EY already a winner this season, or could it be the Korean LPGA player Youmin Hwang?
Well, Youmin Hwang lit up this back 9 yesterday en route to her personal best and course record 62. She shot a 30. I mean, she took advantage of the conditions late yesterday as the winds died down and made 6 birdies on the back 9.
Just is able to carry and winds up in the fairway. And I'd say her score there with that 6 under 30, the price of insurance.
She was working with her coach, Lydia Kim, a former KLPGA player who's become a teacher. Just on the fundamentals, Karen, ball position and balance.
Yeah, it looked like just the windier it is, the drier the green gets, and it's almost like there's no friction for the putts to roll on. Like they just seem to get that much quicker the windier it is in Hawaii.
And it could be merely anecdotal, but it seems like we've seen more putts roll by 3-4 feet today than we did the first couple rounds, as we're with the leader Hwang on 10.
Putting from 3 feet off the surface of the green, 35-footer uphill with left to right break, has left the flagstick in, hoping that it might assist her if needed.
Good looking stroke.
Everything about her, Karen, is technically spot on.
Well, and it's impressive, and you know, all these players that play on the KLPGA Tour is ultra competitive for them there. So
that she's missed to the right.
First time today, Hwang's a co-leader.
She and her coach work very hard on swing speed, increasing swing speed with swing sticks, Karen, and I'd say she gets a lot of pop. Number 2 in distance on the Korean LPGA Tour.
Yeah, you can see she doesn't hang about getting through impact there, and the lines and all look good, so she's maximizing everything that she can.
I mean, Hwang hit the best drive, but even she's laying this up with a longer iron.
Yes, some fights are worth fighting, and the fight to take this green on in 2 is one that is not worth it today.
We have seen some of Youmin Hwang this year. She has made 3 major starts. Best finish coming at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Was top 20 that week. T19 has made the cut all 3 times, but we haven't seen a week like this materialize yet. She had a 3-shot lead after 36 holes, just the 7th time this season on the LPGA Tour that's happened. So playing with the lead on the LPGA Tour, now a co-leader, a new experience for the 22-year-old KLPGA member.
Well, the fact that you make the cut and probably give it a good run as well.
Long consulting the yardage book, thought better of it. She seems comfortable with the club selection now, Kay.
Yeah, and she's got a really good relationship with her caddy, Chung-gun Park. He has been by her side for the last 3 years. They have a great working relationship, and that makes it really nice, especially when you come to a place like Hawaii where you're not as familiar with the grass, the wind, and he's a good influence, a trusting influence.
It's a good one.
It is. It'd be a fairly good putt from there too, like a good angle. Shouldn't do too much break-wise.
There's her caddy. Been able to do the next tee if I was in a birdie tear like that. T6, 11 under, 3 back. Okay, good angle for Hwang to attack this birdie putt.
It is. This is an ideal look at birdie from underneath the hole, putting a little bit downwind. And remember, she had, what, 9 birdies yesterday? Actually, yeah, 9 birdies and an eagle in yesterday's round of 72. She's today looking for just her 2nd birdie.
It just shows you, Kay, it's so hard to follow up a great round with another one.
But the difference so far is the wind. It's so much stronger today, just making it harder to get the ball closer and harder to make putts.
It's that outdoor sport thing, isn't it, with golf?
Oh, comes up short.
Not gonna like that effort.
Never up, never in.
I'm pretty sure that's what a bunch of her sister hit from the bunkers yesterday, but not Akie.
Karen, we talked about how this green it's virtually surrounded by bunkers, by 7 bunkers. It kind of creates almost like a moat around 3/4 of this green. And this plays as the toughest par 3, kind of year in and year out.
The staple with an Ernie Els design, the deep bunkers that we see throughout the course.
Just got to get up.
I think she was fooled a little bit by Akie's shot.
Co-leader Hwang.
I see this as a double breaker, moving a little bit right to left, but overall more movement left to right. And I think that's a function of the wind that's blowing left to right as well. I think if she can get this within a nice 2-foot circle, it would be job well done.
Close to it. Should be pretty simple. $12 down, 6 to go in this 3rd round for the final group. Hwang Hwang hasn't had her A game today, especially compared to the show she put on the first 2 days, but it's been enough to the projections. Pravaznik outside the top 150. If she was able to get a solo second, would jump into the top 100. So this week has all the meaning in the world for all these names on the first page of the leaderboard, especially Pravaznik. And you could say the same for the leader, Hwang, who's a special invite here. Plays off the KLPGA, leading by 1.
And she has designs on joining the LPGA Tour. She's been working very hard on her English. Her goal is to get to the LPGA Tour and be able to communicate with the U.S. fans and be able to do interviews in English.
It's very commendable. I have interviewed Upton.
Sometimes there can be confusion if the player doesn't get out of the bunker far, very well. Caddy rushes up to help him get their yardage, and next thing you know, he's forgotten about raking the bunker.
Just about hole high for Hwang.
Yeah, that is certainly bad etiquette to not have raked the bunker accordingly. We can't blame that lack of raking on Akie's shot, because her lie was fine, but it was just, they were just,
Ina Yoon, 15th tee.
Just 1 under for her day today.
That could change in a hurry.
I was going to say, shots like that will help.
Closest one in this third round. Pravaznik missed. A chance to get to 14 and tie up Hwang. Now Hwang with a birdie putt. She could have some breathing room at 15, leading by 2.
it's just that we haven't seen her hit the ball in as close today, and she's certainly not making the amount of putts that she did yesterday. She's got to stay patient and know that they're going to drop sooner or later. Again, only one birdie on the card so far today, when she made 9 birdies and an eagle yesterday. But this is a really good look. Just a little bit inside of where Jessica putted and a little bit towards the back of the green. Not a lot of movement.
This would be a big momentum putt for the leader. Darts right.
Yep.
Looked like a bit of grain grab there, Karen.
Was, and again you could see the hands after making impact, knowing that she hadn't got the ball started left enough for that break. And
Hwang's tee shot.
This hole overall is going to play a lot longer because it's back into a quartering wind from the right.
Over to Hwang.
Well, Hwang had the longest drive of all. She is quite powerful with her driver. I mean, out-driving Akie Iwai, who's no slouch in that department on several holes. This just an 8-iron. Coming off a little downhill lie.
oh, she got stuck underneath
pushed it. Yeah, fanned that one out, huh?
Yep, just stuck underneath it.
More trouble for the leader. Back to 14. How tough is this up and down, Kay, for Hwang?
It's not massively tough. She has a lot of green to work with, a good lie in the bunker, just has a little bit of a ridge and right to left slope in the green to deal with.
Scurries past. That'll roll out 15 to 20 feet away.
And will be putting first for par before Akie faces her birdie putt. Karen, it doesn't really surprise me that that Youmin Hwang is struggling a little bit more today. I mean, everything went to perfection yesterday, and this is the first time she's been in this position, playing in the final group at an LPGA event. She's won on the KLPGA, but this is a whole different scene.
Well, it is, and don't forget as well, Lotte is one of her sponsors, and so the level of expectations goes up exponentially, and I feel like you have a sense of responsibility to perform for your sponsors as well.
And after you shoot a 62, I mean, the next day everything's going to be comparatively so much worse.
Yeah.
Unless you somehow put together a 61, right?
Yep. Well, I mean, everybody says, you know, why is it so difficult? It's like, well, it's the golf course is different. You've got different hole locations. You wake up feeling slightly different. Can't quite get the ball as close to the hole as you were. The wind is different. Everything changes slightly. That's kind of challenged the players mentally.
Hwang on 15.
Visually, this shot's a little disconcerting. You can only see the top of the flagstick. That also a wedge.
Also deep, but on the green.
Yep. Better than being in that front bunker.
Say if the lead ends up at even at 14 under par, she'd go into the final round knowing I just have to go as low as possible and play super aggressive and make as many birdies as I can and post a number.
Could start with the next hole for her, par 5, 18th. Just go get that one to start with and build from there.
What's the line going to be for Hwang, Kay?
Well, I'm seeing a little bit left to right, putting kind of downhill, then it sort of goes back uphill as it gets closer to the hole. And putting back into the wind.
Oh, perfectly read. Didn't have the pace.
I wonder if her patience level, Karen, is hanging in there or diminishing.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it, with golf? You start out with good intentions about being patient, and as the day goes on, you slowly wear those out.
More into their face, and
yeah,
it was more cross there, but that's a shame because that was a good drive.
Now 2 tied at the top, including Hwang.
It looks like Hwang is aiming a little further left. More like the right edge of the cliff in the distance. And that's totally safe.
yeah.
I mean, Karen, that left fairway is wide.
TV tower off in the distance beyond the flag. Hwang, her second shot.
I like it nestled down a little bit too.
I spoke to Hwang's coach, Lydia Kim, walking up to this fairway, and she said, I can tell that she's aggravated, but she's really trying to stay calm and patient. That was the word of the day before she started, was to stay patient. This is a big pull left with the 7-iron.
Not gonna like that one. Wow. At one point, the lead was at 16 under par. EY and Hwang missed. This looks a little dicey for Hwang.
There is nothing easy about this shot. This Paspalon grass is very difficult to chip from and judge how the ball comes out. She and a lot of the players from other countries have never played in this grass before, unless they've come here to Hawaii. It's downhill, side hill, ball below her feet, not much green to work with. I think her best bet is just to try to land this on the very far edge of the fringe.
And Sure, the green was playing for it to release.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit more sticky, that grass, than she was anticipating. It was just sitting down and just didn't come out as she wanted it to. A lot of that you have to spend time working on that shot sometimes. Exit low and left out of that.
One of my favorite sounds in golf.
So the thump.
Oh, when you get that, just hear that pure bunker shot that Megan Kang pulled off. And now could lead to a birdie for her. Hwang, par putt on.
Seen any sizable putt fall in quite some time. 3 bogeys already on the day, trying to avoid a 4th. You're not going to win the tournament today, but you just want to stay in position and stay relevant like she has been. But there's another drop.
Tough miss for Hwang. The bogeys are piling up now. 4 on the day, 2 in the last 3 holes.
Got a lot of power, and I think that's going to be a big key for tomorrow. And of course, downwind 18th, par 5. That's one that she should be expecting to birdie.
Hwang has only missed 1 fairway. The driver hasn't been the issue today.
Provoznik hit a good drive and is in the middle. And this one's going to join the party. 3 really good drives, quality drives from this final group.
She's been driving.
Nearly 20 paces ahead. Hwang now able to come in with an 8-iron, and if she can zero in on this one, chance she can get this close if she's brave enough.
Hwang now a chaser.
No, she's pulled it. 2nd hole in a row where she's pulled her iron shot.
And they should have a putt, though. Won't have to come out of the bunkers. Those are a tough spot to leave.
And that's what she's got to remind herself of. This will be her worst round of the week, but she's still in it. And very fortunate to even be on the surface of the green, because that whole left side of the green, Karen just melts away, and she's like 2 inches from having gone down that edge and just been having to hit a chip shot.
I agree. And, you know, it's one of those things that you have to take the good out of it. Okay, it wasn't the shot that I wanted, but it's worked out okay. I have a chance to make a birdie. If not, walk off with a par. Then I've got the 18th coming up to get one back. But I'm not out of it. You know, there's still 18 more holes of golf to go. Not what I did the day before, but I'm still in this.
Statistically, very hard to make birdie on this hole. I think she'd be pleased with an easy 2-putt par.
Just wanders past the point of easy. Today playing against the 2nd.
In some challenging conditions, it hasn't been all that easy out there. We've seen the winds. I mean, Kay, would it be fair to say that the winds have been as high as they've been all week today?
I totally agree. Typically, we've seen about a club and a half wind, sort of from noon to 3, and then it has abated and been quite nice at the end of the day. Relatively speaking, right now, it feels like the wind's starting to try to die down, but it's through the bulk of the day, it's been the strongest all week. She's got to stay steady and committed over this short one, close to 3 feet.
Certainly was. Yeah, no signs of nerves on that one.
That was a confident-looking stroke.
Yeah. We've got a whole nother day to fight for this.
Hwang has been putting on a clinic off the tee, even though she's 3 over.
She'd like to duplicate the drive she just had on 17 and try to follow Akia's lead. With this going left, and that finds the fairway bunker. That will mean a 3-shot hole for Hwang.
Yeah, and it very much will depend on how much she can advance that ball from that bunker. Will mean how easy.
How will this be out of the bunker for Hwang?
She lucked out. Even though she's close to the front, she has a great lie and an uphill lie. Able to go at it with at least an 8-iron, maybe a 7-iron. Just staying short of the bunkers, leaving herself 100-ish in.
What you want to do, just advance it down and into the fairway.
Seriously bad weather there, not like the gorgeousness we're having here in Hawaii.
One of my favorite DP World Tour events to watch on Golf Channel on East Side. DJ hitting the fairway metal from 200 yards. And it was like, get down, and it ends up short of the green.
Yeah.
So you see things there in inclement weather that you won't see anywhere else. Hwang now, preparing for a third K.
Just a little wedge shot, 125 to the hole. And with that wind dying down, she can be really accurate with this shot and try to nail that yardage. Oh, she's pulled another shot.
That hold just slides off. It seems like she's been a little flat-footed on this back nine, and we've had all these misses to the left. Hold that thought. Let's send it down to Tom Abbott.
Yeah, here with Brooke.
In the lowest moment of her round, she 3-putts from inside 10 feet for double on 14. She could have completely cratered after that. Assuming she taps in for birdie, she would have gone 1 under the last 4 with a couple very difficult holes in that stretch.
Exactly. That's getting it together when things were not going your way and believing in yourself again.
Hwang for birdie.
This from the very left-hand side of the green, just inside of 30 feet, uphill most of the way.
Cozies it up there.
I bet she's going to be spending a little bit of time on the range working on that left shot after this round. It's good that her coach is there, as Kay has documented. Should be able to help her out.
13-shot swing. Set the course record yesterday with a 62, a 3 over 75 today. But still smack dab on the first page of the leaderboard, currently with a share of second at 12 under. Hughes are also looking